Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ginger. Our channel is called Just Ginger, where we like to focus anything and everything we can Disney related. Today is Monday, so we're calling it Make It Monday Disney Style, and today we're going to focus on cooking. We're going to be making Gaston's gigantic, humongous cinnamon rolls. So you guys stay tuned, because with the help of my sister, we've made these cinnamon rolls in our house today, and we're going to walk you through how you can make them as well. In today's episode, we're going to be using the book that was penned by Ashley Craft, and it's called the Unofficial Disney Parks Cookbook. So let's turn to page 99 for Gaston's giant cinnamon rolls. Here are some of the ingredients you're going to need today. You're going to need 2 eggs, some flour, a little bit of salt, sugar, some butter, salted butter that is, milk, and yeast. Now what I want you to do is measure out just 2 1/2 cups of the flour, and we'll use the rest in just a bit. Okay, let's head on over to the stand mixer and let's add the 2 1/2 cups flour to the blender. Okay, now we're going to add 2 packets of dry yeast. You guys make sure you get both packets in there. We're going to add some sugar. And then we're going to follow it up with just 1 teaspoon of salt, and please measure that right. We're going to turn the power on and just mix it together till it's blended. Now grab yourself a 1/2 cup of room temperature water, followed by 2 eggs. Now grab your mixture of 1/2 cup of melted salted butter and 1 1/2 cup of milk. Add it in, turn your blender on again, or mixer, whatever this is. Turn it on again until it forms a little ball. Make sure you don't overmix this batter. Just combine it enough until it forms the ball. And then you start adding the additional flour, 1/2 cup at a time. And then you're going to see it form kind of a sturdy ball. Now, clearly, this is not what I'm telling about, but again, I just started adding the flour, so you want to keep doing it, and you're going to see it start to pull away and start to clump onto that beater. There you go. Do you guys see that texture starting to change right now? And it's starting to get gummy and starting to clump onto that beater like I said it would. I know what I'm talking about. Once it forms that ball, you want to put the dough hook on. And it looks like we're about there now. So let's take everything off here, and then we're going to slide our dough hook on. Or are we? Whoopsie-daisies. Okay, let's see if the second time's the charm. All right, hook up that dough hook. And then we're going to beat it, if you will, for 5 minutes. Make sure you have it on low speed, and remember, we're doing it for 5 minutes. As soon as this comes to a ball and is all good, you want to take it and set it somewhere warm to set for 20 minutes. Now, while we have that setting, let's go ahead and make the filling. For the filling, you're going to need 2 cups light brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of cinnamon, and 1 cup of room temperature salted butter. Forgive me here, but I'm filming myself, so I go to set it on a ledge and I realize I'm filming part of the wall. So sprinkle some flour on the countertop, grab your dough, and plop it right here on the counter. And you see my sister giving me some pointers there. And then you're going to want to roll this dough out to 2 feet by 3 feet. Yeah, you heard right. 2 feet by 3 feet. Can you guys believe this is only going to make 2 cinnamon rolls? Well, it's supposed to anyway. Here, sister takes over because I can barely stand anymore at this point. Hanging onto the counter, I go over and I get the filling mixture, and once it's all ready per sister specs, I start plopping the filling on. And now you want to take the back of your spoon or spatula, whatever you hand, and just make a nice even layer over the entire dough. Don't be skimpy, just get it on every side. When you're all done with this, you want to start at the narrow end and start rolling it up really tight, like a jelly roll, as they say in the book. And once you get it all the way to the end, get a nice crimp, and then you want to cut it right in the dead center, and then move out 6 inches from either side and make another cut. Now you take the 2 center rolls and you actually just put those 2 in a greased pan. We actually put all 4 into the pan, and then you want to pour some melted butter over the top. You want to let these sit at room temperature for another 30 minutes to let them rise. While those are rising, you definitely want to clean up the mess that just ensued in your kitchen. Nothing was safe in this kitchen. My poor tripod looks like heck. Now we're going to make the cream cheese drizzle frosting, which is 8 ounces of cream cheese, a 1/4 cup of softened salted butter, 2 cups confectioner's sugar, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 3 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, and 1/8 teaspoon of salt. Now in a separate pan, you want to make the butterscotch topping, which calls for a 1/2 cup of light brown sugar, 4 tablespoons salted softened butter, 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream, a 1/4 cup of salt, no, that's a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now let's check out those cinnamon rolls as they came out of the oven. Look at those things. They're huge. Oh my Lanta. They're like bigger than my hand. Now let's talk plating. You want to take one of these big guys. My gosh, look how big they are. You want to step over and get the cream cheese drizzle, and you want to drizzle that on just one way, like back and forth, back and forth. Please show us, Jason. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And then you want to go ahead and turn around and get the butterscotch topping and do the same thing, but you want to go the opposite direction, kind of making like a checkered pattern if you were to think about it, although it gets a big gloopy mess when it's all combined. A big gloopy yummy mess when it's all combined. Now let's see if we can get Jason to taste it. All right, if he goes back for a second bite, you guys, you know it's going to be good. Let's see here. Bite number 1. Wait, we have a smile. And yes, he's gone back for bite number 2. Can we get a thumbs up? Awesome. Thank you so much, Jason. And thank you guys for hanging out while we've done our very first Make It Monday cooking edition. Remember, you guys, whatever you do out there, do it safely, because you're always going to want to come back and see what we do next. And remember, you guys, have the courage to be kind. All right, take care of yourselves. Ta-ta for now. Mwah. Bye-bye.